up, and welcome back to Rumor Has It Official. Let's get straight into talking about 90 Day Fiance. This is season 8, episode 14, and the title of this episode is Into Your Arms. Let's talk about Amira and Andrew on this episode, okay? So Amira says that being in Serbia is not a vacation. It's really scary, and also that she's been hearing the police all throughout the day. There's been a lot of riots and she feels very vulnerable. Now, Amira adds that she can't stay in the room because she has to leave and get food due to there being no room service at the hotel. Now, you mean to tell me that old boy didn't make sure that she had room service? I'm sure he booked everything, so he should have made sure that there were proper accommodations in place so that she wouldn't have to leave, being that they don't really know much about Serbia and the area or how safe it is. So anyways, he didn't make the proper accommodations, which Amira has to end up leaving the room. And when she leaves to find food, she's basically walking and we see all of the graffiti all on the buildings. Like, it just looks like it's definitely unsafe for a young lady to be, walking alone by herself in that area. Now, Andrew doesn't care about her well-being, and I'm going to just say it because he should have ensured that she was staying in a safe environment and that the hotel had all the accommodations that she needed so that she wouldn't have to leave as much or leave at all. Amira says that during this time, she hasn't really talked to Andrew much. She's received little to no calls from him. Now, Andrew's excuses are that he's been really busy, and this makes Amira doubt the relationship. And being that she was very hard-headed in listening to her friends and listening to her father, this probably needed to happen. This probably was a big wake-up call for Amira to really see how much this man really cares about you. Because my thing is, he would have just had to figure it out. Now, I think he owns this daycare center with his mom, so she would have had to hold it down while he went to ensure the safety of someone that he is making fly to Serbia to stay in an unsafe area. He should have been there to quarantine with her as well and not just left her there by herself to do that in order to get to him. So, I just feel like this probably needed to happen. She needed to go ahead and do this so that she could really see his true colors and how much he really cares about her. Especially because she's there by herself. Probably the fact that you don't even call to check in on her very often just to make sure that she's safe, that she's taken care of, that everything is okay. Yeah, not feeling that. So in another scene, Amira tells him that she's lonely in Serbia, okay? And the topic comes up about kids, and Amira says that ever since Andre found out that his sister was having a baby, that he now is pushing and pressuring the topic of children. Amira says that he is pressuring her and wanting a timeline for when they can start a family. Now, Amira says that it scares her to have kids with someone and then later find out that they're not a good match. Adding that is why she doesn't want to have kids, and she doesn't want there to be lots of fighting or tension in the relationship. Andrew plays dumb, but knows exactly why Amira is having these reservations or saying the things that she is saying. He's a manipulator, I feel like. When I look at him, I see manipulation, a manipulator. I really do. The conversation between them revealed to me that Andrew is possibly controlling and definitely has a temper, and that things aren't all smiles and lollipops between these two. Now, his actions are making her second guess going through with everything, and I think that it's a good thing that she wants to strengthen the relationship before adding children into the mix. We all know that relationships can be beautiful, but also they take a lot of work. And it has to be willingness on both parts to have something long lasting. And he likes to put on a show for the cameras like everything is good. Because when she mentions certain things, and he's like, well, baby, I thought everything was good, baby. What are you saying, baby? Do you think we're arguing right now, baby? His favorite word is baby. He called that girl baby. If I would be a millionaire if I got paid for every time this dude called her baby. What do you mean, baby? So you don't want to have kids with me, baby? It's just, shut up. So let's move on. It's been 2 weeks and Amira will be leaving Serbia to finally get to the U.S. Andrew shares concerns with his mom, telling her that it seems like him and Amira are seeing things differently. Going on to say that Amira, basically describing him as an angry person. And that's basically what she did on the last call. This is what he's telling his mom. And Andrew's mom defends her son's character, saying that she's with him every day and she doesn't see him that way, nor does the kids that he works with see him that way. Just because you don't see another side to an individual, it doesn't mean that someone else's experience with them isn't different. Okay? And what his mother doesn't understand is a relationship between a mother and son compared to his relationship with Amira is totally different because it's a romantic relationship. Okay? He can be one way with family and another way with the woman that he is in a romantic relationship with. Now, Andrew's mother advises him not to let Amira hold him back because he tries to manipulate his mom. Talking about, maybe I'm not cut out to have kids. Maybe I'm just not cut out to be a father. She's like, no, you're not. Let me stop. But it's just like, for me as a mom, I would say, what makes you feel that way? What makes you say that? It would be a biased opinion for me as a mother to tell my child, oh, you can have kids, but if your child sees something within themselves or someone else brings something up, they need to do some soul searching to see, is that true? And if not, then be strengthened and confident in the fact that, no, that's not true. I would make a great parent. Now, Andrew is hoping that face-to-face and showing his love will change things, and it really is like irritating when he was like, I do everything for her. And it's like, to me, that kills me when people throw that up. Like, are you doing things for an individual because from your heart, that's what you want to do? You see a need and that's what you want to do. Or are you doing it for some type of gain? What are you gaining out of this? Is that why you're doing it? What is your whole reason for doing what you're doing? He says that Amira's phone is off and he's hoping to receive a call, but hasn't heard from her because while he's talking to his mom, he's letting her know that Amira's supposed to be getting on the plane to make it to America next. She's quarantined and now it's time for her to get to America, and he has not heard one thing from her. Normally people let you know, okay, I'm about to get on the plane, but he ain't heard nothing. So I think that the last conversation they had wasn't a good one. And once again, Andrew is playing like, all is well between them, but it's really not. Now, the next day, Andrew gets a text from Amira. Amira didn't get on the plane. And when he said that, I was happy. I'm like, yes, go back home. Go back home to your father, to your friends. Go back home, go to school, do whatever it is that you need to do. Have a wonderful life. You come down here, you're going to be miserable. His real color is going to start to come out because I do believe that he is controlling and do got a temper. She wouldn't have said that. And it probably was the last straw, her being secluded in a very dangerous area and him not checking in on her, or when he did, just probably he had a short fuse with her and stuff. So that really opened her eyes to that, no, I'd rather go back home. So I really hope that's the case. He says that she didn't get on the plane. Hopefully they don't try to spin it around and say, oh, she missed her flight. Hopefully she didn't get on that plane because she realized this is not for me. So I'm really curious to know your thoughts on 90 Day Fiance. This is season 8, episode 14. Again, the title of this episode is Into Your Arms. Comment down below your thoughts on Andrew and Amira. Give this video a big thumbs up if you haven't already. Go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell and reset those post notifications so that you'll receive all future uploads from me. And again, thank you so much for all of your support. I look forward to talking to you all in that comment section down below, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.